Even in the world of Transformers, there seem to be constants, whether it be the Autobot and Decepticon conflict or the later Maximal and Predacon skirmishes. One figure seems to always appear, even after his death when he allied with the Beast Era's Megatron. Today we're going to be covering the tech specs on a shadow of a bot, Transmetal 2 Ravage. Now, the character we're talking about today exists in an alternative take of the conflicts on Cybertron between Maximals and Predacons after the Beast Wars. You see, a Predacon general in that universe was named Magmatron, and he was known to collaborate with the Tripredacus Council to attempt to covertly conquer several colony worlds in pursuit of Enigmatic energy. However, his group were just one of several commissioned by the Tripredacus Council. Another was to be led by the Council's personal agent, Ravage.
Today's Maximals are tomorrow's scrap metal.
Despite Ravage's apparent demise on prehistoric Earth centuries prior, here he appeared, seemingly repaired via liberal use of Bach technology recovered after Megatron's capture. Dispatched to the western sectors of the Milky Way galaxy, he'd encounter conflict in the Antares system, with a group of Maximals led by the Transmetal 2, Bayless Prime, known in some realities as Galaxy Convoy. Bayless and Ravage's conflict would carry out for nearly a year in the Antares system before they discovered the true nature of Enigmatic. It was Unicron's essence, as you will know. This ultimately led to Ravage coming to question the goals of the Tripredacus Council with this energy. He attempted to go to the Council and confront them on it. He was scolded by the trio for daring to question their plan. But Ravage persisted, insisting it was foolhardy to try to control the power of Unicron, and that he should know, having been there for the battle in 2005. The Council scoffed at this, and in their anger, revealed to Ravage the truth. He wasn't Ravage at all, but a Predacon who had trained under the Jaguar bot, named Shadow Panther.
Deception is the nemesis of detection.
They'd hoped this revelation would cause Ravage to fall in line, but it caused quite the opposite, leading to Ravage breaking back out of their compound to eventually convene with Bayless. Upon meeting with Bayless, Ravage agreed that he and his group of Predacons would aid Bayless in destroying the Enigmatic capsules left in the Antares system. Ravage and Bayless would both return to Cybertron to aid Gigant Prime, also known in some realities as Big Convoy, in the battles against Unicron there. Now that the gratuitous backstory is out of the way, let's get into this cat's stats. Now, Beast Wars' tech specs had this weird habit of adding decimal points to the original stats occasionally. So I'm going to do a tad more reinvention than usual, using both Shadow Panther's first tech spec, the Transmetal 2 tech spec, and a little bit of Cheetor's Transmetal 2 tech spec to create something that really makes sense. And for convenience sake, I'll be referring to the character as Shadow Ravage for this portion of the video. For his strength level, I put Shadow Ravage here at an 8. In his Transmetal 2 form, he's gained quite a bit of augmented strength from his technograndic musculature that's threaded throughout his body. And it really shows. Guy works out, I guess. Intelligence-wise, I have about a shocking 9. Probably unintended by the Tripredacus Council's efforts, but the effects of the Transmetal 2 process on Shadow Panther ultimately led to a drastic increase in intelligence and cunning, which ultimately led to him being able to take on the role of a field commander, despite his main focus being stealth. For his speed, I have him at an 8. Even as Shadow Panther, this agent was already terrifying in the speed department, able to move quickly and deftly enough to seemingly vanish into thin air. The fact he's able to maintain this speed as a Transmetal 2 with his increased bulk is quite impressive. his endurance, I have Shadow Ravage as a 7. In his Transmetal 2 form, he's become a little more susceptible to blaster fire due to the organic components of his body, but he's still able to tussle with the best of them. Rank-wise, Shadow Ravage is the right hand of the Tri-Predicus Council and a field commander in the Antares conflict. There aren't many who can pull rank on this guy. For Courage, I have him at a 9. Shadow Ravage's courage is only matched by those of Maximal leaders, and they all face down the second coming of Unicron together. So it's really impressive. For his firepower, I only have him at a 6 because, his proton bomb launcher is a deadly weapon, but he relies much more on his melee prowess. For his skill, I've got Shadow Ravage at a 10. With Shadow Panther's pre-existing ninja skills, alongside Ravage's personality engrams, it really makes for the most deadly incarnation either bot was prior. And that's about everything I've got on Transmetal 2 Ravage / Shadow Panther. First of all, I'd like to say a really big thank you to my friend Corporal Corgi for voicing Ravage and Shadow Panther in this video. And I'd also like to say, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more videos like it, go ahead and leave a subscription. Subscribe to the Teletran4 channel. Go ahead and subscribe to Corporal Corgi, too, if you want to hear his voice again. And, I went a little overboard with the storytelling for this one. So I guess you can sort of consider her a preview of if I ever actually get to the What If series I have planned. So, look forward to that, I suppose. For now, TIV out.